What's up, guys? This is Chris Albert from Warrior Soul Fitness. I am trying to come at you with fresh content every day. And yesterday, actually, I wrote a blog about fructose and why I don't think it's a good idea for you to have a post-workout meal that consists mostly of fructose. So what is fructose? Fructose is a sugar mainly found in fruit, but it's found in a lot of foods today, factory-made foods like Pop-Tarts, Coca-Cola, sodas, fruit juices, and a whole host of other sweets and candies that we like to eat in the standard American diet. What I've been seeing is a lot of people posting Instagram photos of themselves or their post-workout meals that contain Coca-Cola, that contain Pop-Tarts, that contain a lot of these other types of foods. Now, first things first, I'm not being judgmental, and I'm not telling you that fructose is bad. I'm not telling you that eating sweets in and of itself is bad, although it could have some health implications if you eat too many of them. But what I do want to convey to you is that eating foods with fructose as a post-workout meal may not be the best idea, and there's a couple of reasons why. I'm going to go over them with you right here, but if you want to check the science and check the references that I use to come at you with this information, please consult the blog, which I will post a link to below in the description box. So first things first, why is fructose not really good for recovery? Well, it's not really good for recovery because it's harder to digest, and because it's harder to digest, very little of it ever makes it to your muscles as muscle glycogen. The whole reason behind eating a post-workout carbohydrate meal is to replenish your muscles with glycogen and to shuttle nutrients into the muscle cells. If you're eating fructose or eating a high fructose corn syrup based meal, then none of that carbohydrate is really doing you any good. It's going straight to your liver, and when glucose goes straight to your liver and becomes glycogen, then liver glycogen is a lot more likely to be stored as fat because of a couple of reasons that I'll go over in a second. But just know that none of that glycogen is going to your muscles. None of that glucose is going to your muscles to be turned into muscle glycogen. It's going to your liver to be turned into liver glycogen, where it's a lot easier to be stored as fat, because the liver spills over a little quicker. And that's my second point. The second point here is that the muscles as a total can hold about 2,000 calories of glycogen. Now, this is regardless of size. It's actually been demonstrated that very little people actually have the same amount of glycogen stores as very big people. Your muscle cells can only hold about 2,000 calories worth of glycogen, 2,000 calories worth of carbohydrate as glycogen. That's about 500 grams of carbohydrate, right? So considering that, the liver can only hold about 400 calories of glycogen. That's about 100 grams of carbohydrate. So once your liver stores are full, any glycogen that goes into the liver is a lot easier, has a lot easier time of being spilt over into the fat cells. Once the liver reaches its capacity for glycogen holding, then it has to convert that glycogen into fatty acids to be stored in your fat cells. So if you've eaten a lot of carbohydrates during that day, and you're looking to have a cheat meal as your post-workout meal, and you choose something that's high in fructose or high in high fructose corn syrup, then it's probably not a good idea to eat that little goodie there, because it's probably just going to go to your fat stores. So one, it wouldn't help you much with recovery, and two, it'll probably be more likely to go to your fat stores. Now, am I saying that fruit is bad? Fruit has fructose in it. No, I'm not saying that fruit is bad. Fruit contains a whole lot of micronutrients. Fruit has fiber in it, and there's very little insulin response from eating fruit. But what I would say is this. You also want, like everything else, you want to eat fruit in wise amounts. So I wouldn't eat, say, 30 bananas in a day like certain people recommend. but you could eat a couple of pieces of fruit a day and be fine. I myself have a berry bowl every day with lots of strawberries, blueberries, and blackberries because I really want to get the antioxidant benefit from those berries. So fruit is 100% okay. I just wouldn't use it as a post-workout recovery agent. And you'll want to get your post-workout recovery carbs from other sources like white rice, or potatoes or something like that that do not contain fructose. In addition to that, I really would avoid the sodas and Coca-Cola or anything like that. I'd avoid soda in general, even diet soda that doesn't contain any fructose, just because of all the stuff it can do to your body, including inflammation. But again, please go check this blog out, look at my sources, and you know, don't listen to anything I say here. You want to see what's behind it. Now, on another note, I want to just thank everybody who has commented on my videos and who says that I deserve more viewers. I really, really appreciate that. I've been doing this YouTube channel for quite a while, and yeah, my viewership is low, but I love doing this, and I never started doing this because I wanted to become famous. I started doing this because I wanted to spread good ideas about fitness and because I wanted to be a better trainer and push myself to a higher level. That being said, if you like the channel and you like what I put out there, please share and tell your friends, and you know, share me on Twitter, share me on Facebook, and like my videos. Or go check out the Warrior Soul Fitness page, check out the blog, check out all the stuff we got over there, and you don't have to buy anything, but check out the content and share the content from there. I appreciate all of you, and I hope you got something out of this. So if you have any questions, just hit me up at getyousshredded@gmail.com. Also, I will be at Olympia this weekend, so if you see me walking around the expo, just come by and say hi. Peace.